Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome to this new video. Today I'll show you how to progress through the Baron of the Black Market quest part 2. I hope this video will be useful, and if you have any recommendations, be sure to leave them in the comments. Let's get started. Alright, so once you get back into the game, you will get the mission Northern Trail, where you have to talk to Tim. And the mission talk to Tim, or wait for a call from Tim, will be completed automatically. You will get this mission once you are in the north. I'm currently in the Rise or Freedom faction base, and we have to go talk to Tim. If we look at our map, we can see that Tim will be here in the mines, right on the Freedom side, so it should be pretty easy to get to. Alright, so you come up here and you talk to Sogan to get inside to talk to Tim. Alright, once you're inside, you just go over here and you'll find Tim right here, and you can talk to him. Alright, so then you go through all these dialogue options. There's not really any options, you just kind of click through. Alright, and now as the next part of this quest, you will have to capture 2 outposts. These are in fact just the normal outposts you always have to do. It's just the same as the daily you sometimes get from the quest board, or the dailies you can get from the season pass as well.
Отвлекающий маневр сработал. Теперь нужно немного обезопасить местность от мутантов. Будь добр, займись их чисткой.
Alright, so as you can see, once you complete the two outposts, you get a very loud call from Tim again, and you have to go destroy 30 mutants. This genuinely feels like a weekly quest. Like they literally recycled a weekly quest from the quest board in the north. But hey, you know. Alright, so now we just have to kill 30 mutants. A little tip here, if you have a squad mate that you play with, these mutants also count per squad as long as you're close enough to each other, as far as I know. So I'm squatted up here, and as you can see, these all count together, which is very nice, makes it like go a little bit faster. Not that killing 30 mutants takes a long time, let's be honest, especially in the new north. But you know, all little bits help completing this interesting quest line faster. Alright.
Хорошая работа. Возвращайся ко мне, переговорим вживую.
So then Tim calls you back, as you just saw, very loudly once again, and he says you have to come back to him to talk to him. He will once again be at the same spot that he was earlier, so let's go there. We're gonna have to talk to Sogan again. Yeah, alright. Alright, so once we get back to this building, we're gonna talk to Sogan again, and he'll let us inside to talk to Tim. Alright, so once we're inside, we're just going back here, right where Tim is, in the sofa. You can click through here again, there's not any options or choices that you have to make yet. And then after you talk to Tim, you get the quest to retrieve Tim's devices from his stash, which we have to go outside again for. Alright, we're outside again. Okay, so his stash will be in the Institute, next to the Rise base, all the way in this corner, close to the entrance to Forge 11 and the most right entrance to Mines. So it's gonna be right here. Alright, so Tim's stash will be right here. You have the 2 silos and the truck next to it, and it will be right here under the truck. Just interact with it, take Tim's devices, and it will complete the Tim's stash quest and give you a new quest, device placement. You have to place 1 in Forge 11, 1 in the Institute, and you have to place 1 in the mines. I advise you do the one in Forge 11 first, because you're most likely to die doing this one, and dying will reset your progress, as it says below the quest. Alright, so once you run up on this hill, it's just gonna be right on top here. you quickly install it, and I suggest you just run back. Or I mean, like, if you're more than one person, you should be fine when it comes to an encounter. But just because the death resets it, I personally am not gonna take too many risks. Alright, so when we come up here, the device will be right here on top of this rock. So you just install the scanner here. And then you're ready to go to the last one in the mines. Alright, so once you run up, here's a trade station on the left. You have the big tower where you have bugs delivery sometimes right in front of you, and then the last scanner is gonna be here on the right in front of the tower. And then you're done.
Получилось. Теперь я знаю маршруты нескольких важных конвоев Зевкаса. Я знаю, где они остановятся. У командиров, что их возглавляют, могут быть важные сведения. Пора их ограбить.
Tim will call you and talk very loudly, as per usual, and you will get a new quest called Convoy Robbers, where you have to acquire the convoy documents, which you will have to do right here in Forge 11. Alright, so this apparently was what we had to do for the thing. Yeah, pretty good. Now the real question is, can we do them multiple times? Who knows? I'm not sure what it would take for them to respawn though, so maybe we should hang around here and see. Alright, so they apparently do respawn. That almost killed me. Yep, and I got the reward again, so okay, it's actually super easy. They probably respawn in certain intervals, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, you can just stay here and see when they respawn. Alright, let's see if they respawned. They have respawned. There we go. So, there you go, now you have...
Ты хорошо поработал с конвоями.
Yeah.
Теперь возвращайся ко мне.
So there you go, you have 3 of the documents and you'll get a call from Tim again and you'll have to go back to Tim. Alright, so then we go back exactly to the same spot Tim has always been, in this basement right here. We'll talk to Sogan again. He'll let us inside. And then when you're inside, you just go back exactly to the same spot. Tim is still here and you talk to him again. Alright, and you can just click through here. And that will complete the quest loot from the convoys, and you'll get the quest Trace of the Tempest. You have to meet with Tim's operative. And it sounds like you're gonna have a shootout, so be sure to stock up on healing and ammo. So we go outside again. Alright, so you're gonna have to do the raid all the way here in the right corner of... I would definitely recommend getting a suit that at least has Psy Protection 3. As you can see on the image that I put on screen now, the whole zone in the middle is a part that has Psy Infection 3. So that means your suit should have at least 300 Psy Protection. You can also go without it, but it will mean that you have to walk closer to the compounds. Usually the most player activity is at the compounds. So if you want to have as little chance on PvP as possible, it's always better to stay closer to the stronghold in the middle, but to do that you will need a Psy Protection 300 or level 3 suit. This will also be the route that I'll be taking. I'm wearing the Hound, so that one has 300 Psy Protection, so it's good to go. Alright, so once you approach this place, you're gonna talk to this guy. He said you just gotta click ready. I'm hunting for the Tempest.
Продвигайся вперед. Ты должен добраться до бури. Зевкасовцы уже
And
стали
everything's
на
gonna
уши,
be
но
really
остальные
fucking loud
оперативники
again.
их удержат.
And now you're just gonna have to kill all these people, I guess. You just walk straight through the hall. To the left here, you just gotta follow these lights. Go down here. Then crawl through the space. And climb up. And you're
На
gonna
территорию завода прорвались
capture the
вражеские
Tempest.
оперативники. Чекан и его люди появились, будто из ниоткуда. Будь осторожен, на объекте теперь не только зевкасовцы, но еще и чекановцы.
and you're gonna have to kill Chekan. He appeared, so you're getting a new quest for that.
И ручной пес барона здесь. Какая удача! Я как раз хотел с тебя шкуру спустить за то, что ты прибил живчика.
Alright, and then you get a call from Chekan himself, saying some shit. Alright, so you can stand here, and it'll be relatively easy to just spray him down. Don't go from the left as I did. I mean, you can, but it did not work well for me. You just open this door, and then the Tempest will be here. Just click through this dialogue. And you will be teleported back right to Tim's little basement. You can talk to Tempest here and ask him some questions. And then we just talk to Tim again. Alright, I'm gonna go for the top one. And he'll just be like, here, there's another task for you. You could also choose the bottom option at that question, but that will just give you the same result, but you just get a little bit more lore. So if you care about that kind of thing, then you can also pick the bottom one. Now we get a new quest, Absolution, where we have to find and re-recruit Chekan's fighters. They're gonna be all over the zone. 2 of them are gonna be here in the mines, and the other 2 are gonna be back on the Rice side of Forge 11. Alright, so the first guy I'm gonna go to is right here on top of the gas station. I'm just gonna go up here. You can also just use the staircase, but you know. And he will be right here, Chekan soldier. And you're just gonna go, you're absolutely right. You can return and work for him. The Baron wanted me to give you this indulgence. And there you go. You don't really have to press anything. Right, now the second one is gonna be here. Alright, the next guy is gonna be right here near this tent, right on the edge, so luckily you don't have to go in. And once again, you just talk to him, and first option, he'll agree to join you. Okay, we just got booted off the server. It's been crashing, can't really switch areas. There was just an eruption as well, so I guess the eruption shredded the fucking server. Damn, I just got fucking killed while having connection error, like socket exception, server was down, could not connect to server, and suddenly I just get killed. I just get the overlay that I'm killed while my game is trying to connect again. This is every day. This game makes me regret my choices more and more of playing it. Anyway, back to the mission. Okay, I don't see anyone here. I don't know if he yoinked anything good. Like, probably not. He didn't take anything good. It was just some crafting materials. Nothing crazy. Didn't have that much on me in the first place. But still, really annoying. There's like 0 counterplay. I get booted for like 10 minutes from the server, can't connect. Just get killed by someone who apparently can play. Yeah. Alright. So then the next one will be right here behind the Struck. Just, again, give him the documents. Don't really have to say anything. He'll just be like, sure, buddy, I'll join you. So then we just go back for the last one, who will be right here. I mean, it doesn't really matter in what order you do them. You can choose. And the last one will be right in this little place right here. And there we go.
Я уже на севере. Дуй скорее в наше убежище. Там поговорим.
The Baron has called us again, and now we have to go meet with the Baron. The Baron will not be in the bar this time. He will be in the mines right in Tim's hideout, so we just have to go back there, talk to Sogan to get into the basement. Alright, so we're back here at the hideout. Talk to Sogan to go back into the bunker. And this time we don't go to Tim. He won't be here anyway. We will go to the Baron, who's here on the left. and you'll
Подбери
get
по дороге одного моего человека.
another
Он в
really
патруле
loud call
неподалеку.
by Tim. And Tim will want you to meet at the factory. So we exit, and we have to go all the way back to where we were in Forge in the right hand corner. Alright, so now we're back at this good old place we've been before, and we just gotta talk to the operative again. And then you'll say, let's go together. And then there's a terrible rumble from the factory. Oh no, it's not an emission, what is it?
Прием.
And then
Ты меня
Tim will talk
слышишь?
really loud.
Это установка бури. Она сделала все это. Херанула, как атомная бомба. И все кругом заполонили аномалии. Установка еще включена. Мало времени. Может, если ты сможешь ее вырубить... Я ранен. Я не доберусь до установки.
Alright, and now we have to destroy the Tempest installation. Alright, so you're gonna have to watch out, which I didn't. This is all acid. It's not that visible. If you stand here, it just gives acid. So the best way to do this is jump on the bar. Make sure you break that anomaly before you go through. You gotta parkour this. Make sure you heal in between. Alright, then what I do is hit this and jump here, and then you just run in here, go down again, and you climb up, just run up. You get a checkpoint, and this is now a maze. You also have to make sure that you don't hit these things on the walls, because this is also acid and it will damage you. Alright, so once you get upstairs, first where you want to go is here, to the left. You're gonna go straight, then to the right, go down, go up, climb up, rush through here so you don't die. Go this way, just follow along, and then you're done. That's it.
Скорее! Доберись до установки и выключи ее. Ты совсем близко, но мало ли что еще случится. Бегом, бегом, давай!
Alright, and now you have to shut down the installation. Make sure you watch out for all these fire anomalies, which I didn't, because they're also on the ceiling. Alright, now once you get through this door, then you just have to go up. Be sure to be careful with these anomalies. You can just hit that one with your bolt and run through, and then here you get another checkpoint. Now there's the installation, so you just grab your gun and shoot it, and it explodes. There you go. Now you gotta talk to Tim. Again, watch out for the acid on the ground. Just jump on here, walk over this, and there you go. It's essentially kind of like the floor is lava, which is interesting, but again, not too hard. And then we'll find Tim here in this room, laying on the ground, and we'll talk to him. Alright, and then you are done and you get some coordinates for a vault, and the barn will call you, and you'll be dropped outside.
Встретимся в баре.
You'll be dropped outside here again. And we just have to go talk to the Baron, so we gotta run back all the way to the Institute. Alright, so now that we're back in the base, we have to go back to the bar. The Baron will just be where he was also in part 1. So if we talk to the Baron, he'll just, again, give us some more information, some more lore. Again, you don't really need to make any big choices. You can click this, but it will just give this one extra dialogue option, and then you just have to press this dialogue option as well. And then you get a reward, which is 4 epinephrine, 4 morphine, some ammo, 190k rubles, 5,500 season points, which is pretty sweet, and some advanced spare parts and Crooked Claw vodka, I'm not gonna lie, it's still a bit underwhelming that we still haven't gotten any, you know, even a charm or something at this point. But yeah, it looks like this quest will still be continuing, so maybe the end reward will be really amazing. We'll see. So this is it for part 2. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, please do leave a like, as it does help the video. Also, feel free to subscribe. It does also help out the channel, but also it helps you stay up to date. If there's like a new event, a new part to this quest line, you'll be the first to know if I upload a video on it. Furthermore, it also helps with some features of YouTube, if I understood correctly. I tried adding chapters for the last video, as will I for this video. I've noticed they don't always show up in the video itself, like in the bar, but they do show up in the description, and apparently this is because you need like a certain amount of subscribers before it gets put on the video itself as well. So if you care about that, then, you know, also subscribe. It would be nice. I'm not too fussed about it. I just hope this video was helpful, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good day in the zone.